Bad form, bad form. What you gonna do? What you gonna do when I come for you?
Form Cop! Form Cop here, enforcer of good exercise form. I'm watching you. But why does good form matter anyway? Here's 3 reasons.
Results.
When we do an exercise, we should have a reason for doing it. With any kind of resistance exercise, that reason is, directly or indirectly, to get stronger. Whether you want to sculpt or tone or get big or whatever, it starts with getting strong, with being able to lift more weight or do more reps or progress to a more challenging exercise. But doing an exercise with bad form can change the dynamics of a movement or make it less effective, or to make it work muscles other than the ones you're targeting. The same kinds of problems arise with bad form and mobility exercises too. So proper form can be important to getting the best results for the exercises you do.
Injury.
There are 2 kinds of injury, chronic and acute. An acute injury happens suddenly, like tearing a muscle or breaking a bone. Chronic injuries happen over time through repetition. While bad form can cause either kind of injury, chronic is more likely, as the wear and tear of doing an exercise badly breaks your body down.
Movement degradation.
More insidious than chronic injury is the degradation of movement or posture over time from using bad form. For example, squatting badly can change the way you perform squat patterns in life, such as standing up or sitting down. As you age, this can make getting out of a chair increasingly difficult and sitting down become more of a controlled fall. Other common degradations include shortened stride leading to a shuffling walk and kyphotic posture, the rounded upper back and hunching forward. Bad form probably won't cause these conditions, but it can fail to prevent it, or even contribute to it. So bad form is, well, bad. In that case, why do people do it? Here's 3 reasons.
Lack of knowledge.
Lots of times people have bad form because they don't know what good form is. They've never learned how to do an exercise properly. Or they know how to do it, but they don't know that they're doing it badly because they don't watch themselves, or they don't get coaching, or they don't have a good feel for how their bodies are moving.
It's easier.
You rarely see someone with bad form that makes an exercise harder. It almost always makes it easier. When dropping into a deep squat is uncomfortable, people will settle for a partial squat or rock forward onto their toes rather than working on developing the ability to do a good squat. This is probably the most common factor in bad form.
Ego.
This one relates to number 2, but in this case, making it easier means moving more weight or doing more reps. So rather than scaling back to use good form and building on that, people keep doing the same exercise badly to impress, well, really, they probably aren't impressing anyone, but it's still an ego thing. And while the most obvious cases are guys lifting heavy weights, women certainly aren't immune, including less obvious cases like Pilates exercises and yoga poses. As the Form Cop, I'll be on the lookout for some of the most common infractions with tips on how and why to perform an exercise. Get more out of your workouts and keep them safe. Now let me take off my Form Cop hat for just a minute here to say that yes, I understand there are times when bad form is okay. You're unlikely to see someone doing a max deadlift with perfect form. And some experienced people will use bad form as a means to an end. But it's important to first be able to do the exercise with good form and to keep developing strong movement patterns in your workouts. We don't want perfect form to be the enemy of good form, but good form should always be in the mix. So keep watching for future Form Cop episodes, and remember, you never know if the Form Cop might be watching you.
Bad form, bad form. What you gonna do? What you gonna do when I come for you?
Form Cop!